to figure out I'm live again. Yeah, they still think that. Oh, she's talking terrible. They're talking terrible about y'all. Y'all don't have good sense. Hey, Tamara. But we're going to make some belly welly while we wait. Hey, Brody, I don't know who you are, but you got some feathers ruffled. Yeah. Hey. If they were telling the truth, it'd be one thing. Let who talk? No, I do not. But lies are lies. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, I have. I'm okay. Thank you. Yep, he's doing good. I admit to what I did wrong, but I'm not admitting to stuff that I didn't do. Okay, I did the 8.7 ounce container of Benefiber with probiotics. And I've got to do 6 servings or packets of electrolyte packets. I've got the Wella electrolyte, and 1 scoop is a serving, so I've got to do 6 of those. Belly welly, 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you could use Propel packets, you could use however. Hello, how are you, honey? And then I need 20 grams of collagen. I've got some little packets of it. I'm going to grab one of those. This is 20 grams of collagen. It would be 1 scoop out of the bucket or whatever, but it's this 1 packet. And that's it. All right, now then I'm going to mix this really well. I think I'm going to make Wayne some brownies. Yeah, but it can be any collagen, darling. It don't have to be this collagen. This is just some that I got to have on the go, and they're in an individual packet. But like the NeoCells collagen, any of the collagens, Vitals Proteins collagen, you need 1 20-gram serving. That's it. Yeah, I decided not to go. He was just running to the bank and coming right back. You're so welcome, sweetheart. Any collagen that you have will work. Usually 1 serving of collagen is 20 grams, and you need 20 grams of powdered collagen. That's it. Now you could use Propel packets instead of this. Any flavor you want. No, I don't have all my stuff back yet. I'm making homemade Belly Welly. Oh, did she? Oh, darn, she got off live. But let me just make this statement, and I hope it gets back to the people it needs to get to, okay? I just got off the phone with Judge Truth a little bit ago, and she was making dog treats. And she doesn't know who Brody is, and she is not Brody. So, joke's on you for that. And I don't know who Brody is. So, anyway, and then, not only that, But y'all can believe whoever you want to believe, but Donna is lying. She's lying. So don't ever say I did something I didn't do. You want to tell the truth about me? Tell the truth about me, but don't lie about me. I literally told her they are swollen this big. But unless she thinks that's a picture. That's a lie. And me showing my husband sleeping yesterday was not for anybody's sympathy. It was because I have people in this chat who love and care about him. And if y'all remember just right, somebody thought it was the dog sleeping. And I said, no, it was my husband. And he had been really sick yesterday. And he still feels terrible today. Didn't even feel like going to the bank, but he had to. So Donna is lying. And I'll tell her to her face she's lying. And I'll tell her in court she's lying. And also, Judge Truth is not Brody. I don't know who Brody is. I didn't send Brody over there. Don't know who Brody is. And I can't help what other people do. I didn't gather up a crowd to come over here, to go over there and do something like y'all did to me yesterday. Y'all wanted to all huddle up. Now you go say this to her, and then you go say that to her, and then I'll come in and say this, and then I'll threaten her with that, and then I'll go in and say this. I don't play those 8th grade games. So, Donna, you're a liar, and I'll tell you to your face you're a liar. And for you to sit and lie about that is so wrong. And for someone to have been in a position at that time, thank you, sweetheart. So, but yeah, Judge Truth said if she come in to say something, she would say it herself. So don't accuse her of something she didn't do either. I don't know who Brody is. Do not know. So if Brody went over there and said something, it wasn't because I told him to, and it wasn't because Judge Truth did it or told him to. So that's just more of your lies exposing the truth. You wouldn't know the truth if it hit you upside the head. Whew, the belly welly's a fun. You sure can get a recipe for the belly welly. Wait just a minute, y'all. Hang on. Thank y'all. What is belly welly? Belly welly, you know what benefiber is. Benefiber has probiotics in it, and it is fiber. Now, I want you to think about a water hose, and I want you to think about like instant potatoes being inside a water hose, okay? Yeah, I'm fine with that. Oh, okay. Well, whatever. I don't care about it. So, the instant, but just imagine belly welly being like instant potatoes, just dry and laying there. That's not going to help anybody to stay regular, go to the bathroom, do nothing. But if you mixed water with them, then it's going to be like mashed taters, and it's going to move things on down the line, right?
Nuggets, sis?
Well, Belly Welly got ahead of the game, and they put electrolytes in with the fiber and the probiotics. And when they put them in there together, Then the instant potatoes are laying there.
Turn him loose.
Turn him loose.
And I told her yes. Is that okay?
Yeah.
That we're going. And so they put electrolytes with it. So where salt is, water will follow. So if you've got the salt and everything in with the mashed taters and they're in the intestines and it pulls the water to it, it's going to make the mashed taters be like mashed taters and not just dry fire. And that's what Belly Willie did. Well, me and another nurse friend of mine sat down, went through every ingredient in a serving size, and we measured it out and we figured it serving for serving for serving and came up with a recipe to make it our own, because this runs $20 a pop. And I can make this full like 4 times for $20. No, they say that's my fault, Karen. They say because who I am and supposedly how bad I am, that he has cancer because of my wrongdoings. My God don't work that way. And Angela said that. Okay. Yeah. No, he doesn't. And if he did work that way, they'd be in some trouble. Yes. Yes, you can. I'm just filling up my container. Yeah. Well, that's what they've said. They don't care to call my name out and say all this stuff. I'm sick of not calling theirs out. But I'll see them in court.
Turn him loose. Run him free.
Yeah.
Nugget.
Oh, I told you. What is it? Is he playing his dino?
No, he's curled up here on the stairs.
Oh, he loves his dino.
Looks like he's done his flower pot.
Oh, yeah, he has been dumping flower pots. That was his thing for a while. Are these not the cutest you've ever seen? These itsy bitsy French fries. He did. He had to go to town and he brought me back a 4 nugget Happy Meal that I like.
4 more, you got 8.
I don't want it, baby. Sissy might eat them. We eat those. You need the protein.
That poor dog that was on the leash is running free right now.
My goodness, that same dog that I'm just...
That's a shame too.
Yeah, that'd be a shame because we're not watching him every second in case he were to walk off, but it's wrong to chain him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's on a beach towel. That's the biggest beach towel I've ever seen in my life. It's a queen size thick blanket, you know. That's more of the lies. Exposing the truth, wouldn't know the truth, but hit her upside the head. She ought to be called exposing her own lies because that's just a liar. If you're going to expose something, tell the truth. I know, I love Happy Meals too.
All right, give him Herbert. He'll eat them, you know.
Here's the French fries, sweet. Which one's sauce? You want sweet and sour?
Here's a Coca-Cola.
He's loose, but he's just laying by the steps.
Playing by the steps.
He don't run off.
No, he ain't tried to run off.
No more blood.
You gotta have some, you're dehydrated. Drink.
And Mama might get you for chewing on the road.
You need to drink fluids and put some electrolytes in them. Listen to this, y'all. I gotta tell you this story. My husband's grandfather was very well known in this community, and there were several brothers, and they all lived right here together. Okay, and thus they called it Settlemyre's Town for a long time. You know, and very well known in the community, and there's many times that those men fed people that were hungry, and I just can't tell you what all. Anyway, great men. Well, their father had a, was it a hat? I don't know how to explain what it was. Yeah, I do. It's a half. Was it his child? A half child? No, not half. Half brother. It was a half brother. Wasn't that what it was? Yeah. Anyway, these people got on Ancestry.com and started looking. They thought that where are they from? I can't remember. Anyway, they were a long way away from here. And they thought that they were the only Settlemyres left around. And they got on Ancestor.com and they found Wayne's cousin. And they said when they got to looking in this area that they were just tons of the Settlemyres, you know. And so I just think that's really neat because they didn't know anything about them and we didn't know nothing about them. And so then they drinks, you got to get some fluids in you. You're dehydrated. You got to drink some fluids with electrolytes or Gatorade. Anyway, so they are in town and we're going to get to go eat with them tonight. And I just think that is so neat. Isn't that neat? Isn't that neat? I love it when like people connect from across the country that never knew about each other and all that. Now they have met some of Wayne's cousins. They've met Trent before, but they've not met us. And I just think it is so cool because they thought that because there was nobody else around named that, they didn't hear of anybody else with that last name, and they thought they were it. You don't know how you like what, darling? Like what, baby? Now, Trent's met them before. It's cool. And so, I just think it's really, really neat. They've been here before and met Trent and them. I just think it's amazing. Sometimes I want to do that Ancestry.com just to see who you could find. You know, that's interesting to me. But, so... Thank you, baby. Well, if you do, what dose are you on, Jen? I mean, it's not for everybody, but what dose are you on? You sure you can? Isn't it amazing? I know. Wow. You can't remember. No. Jen, you don't know what your dose is? How long have you been on it? And do you get compound or do you get from Savage Labs or do you get Cut it. If I'm not mistaken,
Give me the scissors.
what, babe?
Give me the scissors.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it may cost a little more, but I think that you can order like a low sodium electrolyte thing, but just drink the water is all I would say, because you need the fluids. Lots of times when you are nauseous for any time that you are on this shot, or you have a headache on this shot, you're dehydrated. And you either need some Gatorade or you need some just water. Just water. The main reason I say electrolytes or I say Gatorade is it will hydrate you so much faster, you know, because it's got all the other stuff in it. But just plain water. I'm excited for you. She said, tell her, Paige is on here, she said, tell my sissy to quiet down. She's being too loud. She said, tell her to quiet down. Why did she say it? She said, tell her to quieten it down. Shoot. Want to see? Oh, I feel so much better. I'm down 235 gravity points. I went from 387 to 152. And I'm absolutely content. I went from a size 28 jean that I had to lay on the bed to button and zip to these size 10 jean shorts. And I can actually put my hand in the waist with them. Me, I'm in a size 10. That blows my mind. Oh, I am so proud of you. Thank you. I know she would. Well, Paige, at least you're getting protein. That's all I can say. It's 5 milligrams, okay? Jen, is it compound or name brand? What? So what's in yours? Just go with. Paige is eating pink fluff, no cottage cheese, not sugar-free, and she added marshmallows. Y'all don't make it like Paige. Is yours just Cool Whip? For real? Why didn't you just zap the cottage cheese in a blender? Cool Whip, strawberry jello, marshmallows, pecans, and pie.
Playing with his dinosaur.
You could have added that cottage cheese and never known it. You could have blended it.
That's a lie, Paige.
I know.
Don't listen.
A trizepatide. Okay, trizepatide is compound. So you mix it and no. You do what kind of shot 4 times a week? I do trizepatide once a week. What are you doing 4 times a week? No.
You'll get talked about for that.
Yeah, you'll get talked about. You better watch your mouth. Well, no, let me explain that. The GLP-1, and you're taking trizepatide, and you're taking it 4 times a week. I've never heard of that. Never. I've only known of people taking it once a week. Well, if you shouldn't be, then don't be, sweetheart. But I was going to tell you, if it's compound that you draw up yourself, you could take 3 milligrams, not 5, or go back to 2.5, half your dose, if you want to. If not, don't take it at all. And I couldn't take semaglutide. It made me sick. I couldn't take it. Oh, but why? I mean, okay. Why stick yourself that many times a week? I just don't understand the concept, because it will slowly absorb. Anyway, I've never heard of that, though. Oh, the nausea made them sick in a large dose, so they take itsy bitsy doses. I guess. Okay, so to do maintenance, this is what some people, oh yeah, I talk about microdosing, yeah. But I just thought that was for, I thought microdosing was just for maintenance. I didn't realize people would just stay on it that way for all the time. I thought you microdosed to get up to regular doses or to maintain. At least that's how Jazz has taught me. But most people can take it once a week, and then you're not being stuck as many times and all that. But whatever works for you. I know some people that take it every 5 days instead of every 7. I know some people take it every 10 days instead of every 7. So, but the microdosing, I've always read about it being for. Who does? But everything that Jazz has talked to me about was microdosing when you started, the 2.5, if that people were sensitive to that, go lower than that and slowly go up, and it might take them a lot longer to get to 5, or whenever you get to maintenance and microdosing. Now, what my plan is, there's different ways to do maintenance. Okay, so this is the thing. You can do it cold turkey and say, I'm at my goal, I'm coming off of it. You can go to a itty bitty microdose and say, I'm just going to take this itty bitty. But you can also work down the ladder like you worked up it. For instance, this is what Jazz recommends for me. I'm 2 pounds away from my goal. Once I reach 150, 2 pounds, and I'm on 15 milligrams a week. Okay, I'm on the maximum of it. I've not added the booster ever, but I'm just on the mass, So, what?
Okay, I'm going home.
All right, baby. I love you.
I'm going to be there in a minute.
Okay.
You look so pretty.
I'll see you.
I love you.
Love you too.
You going with us tomorrow?
Oh. I mean, she can if she wants to, but I doubt it. Okay, she said no. Okay, bye. I love you. See, so that's what works for Paige, okay? Now then, I'm on 15 milligrams once a week. So what I might do is when I reach my goal, 2 more pounds, when I reach that goal, then I might say for 1 month, stay on my 15 and just try to make sure that I'm staying at the 150, you know. My goal is to stay between 150 and 175, honestly. Floating around 160 is a good number for me. I'm fine with that, okay? But I just want to hit that 150 one time. And, but what you do, the way that Jazz wants me to do it, is take the 15 for a month after I hit the goal. And then the next month, on the first shot of the month, weigh that day and go down to 12.5 and take that for 1 month. And then the next month, when it's the time for the first shot, weigh again. If I maintained or if I did not gain more than 3 pounds, stay on the 12.5 or even step it down to the 10. Do that for a month. Check the weight again. If the weight went up, you might have to go back to 12.5, or you might stay at the 10 and try it for 1 more month, and you just kind of teeter-totter it until you can find your spot to where that you can be on the lowest dose possible and still maintain your weight. And you just work your way back down that ladder. And just like it took me 2 years to get all the way up the ladder, it may take me 2 years to work my way down to, say, 7.5, where I stay on it forever. Or 5, then I stay on it forever. You see what I'm saying? But you'll find that spot where the food noise is not there, but you're not losing more. You're just maintaining. I will probably be taking it forever or for a long, long time. But my goal would be to be able to take like 5 milligrams once a week. I would love to be able to do that. But if I have food noise and it's just a battle for me to try to keep the weight off and it's hard, why not take the 10 and not battle? You know what I'm saying? And so that's just the way that you don't trust yourself. All right, I had 4, I didn't eat any French fries. I had 4 chicken nuggets and I can't eat these 2. This 1.5. So whatever that you might, what? Oh, that's right. That's right. And it's a tool. Now, can you just take the shot and that be all you do and you drop 235 pounds? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You have to make good choices also. You know, I changed everything. Everything. I changed it all. And I don't ever want to be addicted to food again. I don't ever want food to be where I look for happiness. I don't ever want to be addicted to it again. But I would like to come down off the 15, you know, but I just don't know what number will be that balance for me. So, I just love y'all. Can I ask y'all something? When y'all were in my live yesterday, and for like 2 seconds, I turned the camera around and showed that he was sleeping. Did I do something wrong? Do y'all think that was wrong? He don't care. I don't care. Do y'all think that I did something that was just terribly wrong? Because they were talking like I was this absolutely horrific wife for doing that. And that he should have the right to know if he's being filmed. If he is asleep in the living room and he knows I'm unboxing boxes and I'm all over this living room and dining room, and he sat in front of the live himself and unboxed a box, if you will remember. He sat in front of it himself and unboxed a box in front of the camera. But because he got up and laid down in the chair and fell asleep, and I turned the camera on him, I'm a terrible wife. Okay. I was just wondering if there was something that I wasn't getting there. It's just something for them to complain about. It's just something for them to try to cause a problem about. You're exactly right, Lisa. They are so desperate. Desperate for anything and everything because they cannot stand it that y'all come in here and hang out with me. They cannot stand that I am as happy as I can be with y'all. They can't stand it that, I'm going through a lot. I'm going through a lot with my husband, I'm going through a lot with Glenda, and I'm going through a lot with this house. And if me hanging out with y'all on live is something I enjoy, they can't stand it. They can't stand it. They can't stand it when y'all say that I look pretty. They can't stand it when y'all say that I look good because I've lost. They can't stand it when I say that I got to get that stuff for the gym. They can't stand it. They can't stand it if I shop. They can't stand it. At first it was all about the addiction. And then when I get through that and, working on 10 months, and I have had 16 drug screens and they're all perfectly fine, and they still are saying that I'm not clean, what more do you want? I've had 16 urine drug screens, 3 blood drug screens, okay, all within 10 months, and they are all perfect. And then, if I talk about Wayne, that's wrong. I shouldn't talk about him being sick. I'm just lying, saying he's got cancer when he don't. Then, when I don't talk about Wayne, I am so self-centered. I ain't giving a bit of attention to him. When I clean, she shouldn't be cleaning. Because if she's cleaning, she ought to be out working a job. What's that got to do with epilepsy? I don't know. I ain't figured that out either. But anyway, if I'm not cleaning, they'll point out, oh, they think that my house is dirty. It does not matter what I do. If I ask for prayers for my husband with stage 4 cancer, and he don't have stage 4 cancer, they said, and they said that he's not terminally ill, he's too big. I did not know it had a weight limit. They don't understand that his intestines are swollen 4 times what they're supposed to be. And then some of the others said he's not terminal because he ain't dead yet. He should have done been dead. Oh, and the reason that he is sick with cancer is because of things I've done in my past. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. Per what Angela said. He got cancer because of me. My God, don't work that way. And, yeah. So anyway, nothing I do is right. And if they can't do it by telling the truth about something, they'll lie. And that's what they've done. And we've caught them in it over and over again. I'm this bad, bad, bad dog mom because the dog sleeps on a great big queen size blanket folded over 4 times. They said it was a beach towel. And he has his own fan. He's got his own expensive toys. He's got his own puppy chow. He's had his shots. He's had his stuff down his back for fleas and ticks. He's had his wormer, and we let him loose when we're outside, and we chain him up when we're not for his own safety. And he's an outside dog. And I'm a terrible dog mama because of that. I'm not going to keep him, and I shouldn't even have got him. Well, I didn't get him. My husband did. And he wanted him as an outside dog. He doesn't want him inside. He's an outside dog. And they said I should take him back to where I got him from. Where I got him from, he was in a bale of hay full of fleas and ticks. I had to bathe him 4 times with Dawn dish detergent to get him off of him. Now, that dog has his own blanket in the car and rides on the console between me and Wayne when we run to town and stuff. The thing that I put in my car to catch my purse on the center thing, that's not for a purse anymore. It is for him. He sits up there and lets his little booty hang off in that little basket, and he has a little lap quilt, and that lap quilt is on that console. When we go riding in the pickup and go around the back roads just to get out and ride because my husband wants to, he gets on that console. When we go to Sonic and get something, he gets a hamburger, meat and cheese only. When we go to McDonald's and we get something, he gets a hamburger, meat and cheese only. When we go to Arby's, he gets a regular roast beef, just meat. But I'm a terrible dog mama. And he's sleeping on a beach towel, not even a dog bed. That thick, fuzzy blanket for a queen-size bed folded in 4s is much thicker than any dog bed I've ever felt of. And he's got his own personal fan blowing on him with 4 and 5 kinds of treats all the time and Purina puppy chow. He loves it outside. When you bring him in here, he'll sit by the door and cry to go outside. But nothing I do is right. I don't do nothing right in their books. I don't deserve a second chance. I don't deserve to prove myself that, nothing. So now you and him's been playing and somebody's bleeding, huh? Poor pitiful dog. Poor pitiful dog. He's been playing with Daddy. It's poor pitiful Daddy. I'm so proud of you. I don't think they hold themselves to the same standards as me. No, my standards are much higher. I do nothing right. If I talk about drinking pineapple juice, I'm not a Proverbs 31 woman. Honey, the good Lord talks about sex in the Bible, and he made it between a man and a woman to make it very special. And I don't care for nobody knowing me and my husband have a good sex life. I don't care. Maybe they need a better one. Sex is not a bad, dirty thing unless you are cheating. And neither one of us have ever done that. As a matter of fact, we've never been with anybody but each other. Wonder if they can say that too. They can't. So, the only way that they can talk bad about me is telling lies. So, we've got our Belly Willy made. We made our face wash and our toner. What am I going to wear tonight to meet these people that I've never met before that is Wayne's cousin? Distantly, but still. If Wayne's pawpaw had a half brother, they had the same daddy, not the same mama. And that man moved far away and had a whole family, and they thought they were the only Settlemeyerses ever. And when they checked it on Ancestry.com and they found them and they started researching, they found it out. I do like Bennett Fiber better, and I get the one with the probiotics, and I make my own Belly Willy with it. And so, anyway, so I don't know what I'm going to wear tonight, but I got to figure it out. I think it is so neat. I think I'd like to go on Ancestry.com and find, my family, them that are not. I just think it's very interesting. Very interesting. Don't y'all think that's interesting? I just think it's very interesting. So we're supposed to go to dinner with them tonight with Fred and Tanya, and I'll have to figure out what I'm wearing. I'm not cooking tonight. I'm going to dinner with some of my husband's distant kinfolks that he's never met before. And Fred and Tanya. I wish I could remember. It's somewhere up north is where they live, but I can't remember if it's Indiana, Illinois. I don't know. I'd be telling a story if I said. Wayne and Trent knows them and all that stuff, but they're in town and they're going on south for vacation, but they stopped here and they're going to be here for a couple of nights, and they wanted to get with Trent and Tanya and go eat, and they've heard Trent talk about Wayne all the time, and they said, ask them to come. We'd love to meet him too. So that's what we're going to do. You can have that recipe before I go into the bedroom. You can. You're welcome. I'm going to have to work out in my gym, y'all. I'm excited. I'm loving my little gym. Tomorrow my pictures come. I'm so excited. Okay, kitchen's cleaned up. I need to put away these dishes real quick. y'all. Let's go figure that out. Your Belly Welly will have a taste according to what flavor electrolyte packets or electrolyte powder that you put in it. Mine is Fruit Punch because it's Fruit Punch Wella electrolyte powder. I've made it strawberry lemonade before and used strawberry and lemonade Propel. Did I hold what up? Yeah, I just did it. I literally just did it. I'll get it again in just a few minutes. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna wear, y'all. Okay, what am I gonna wear? What am I gonna wear? What am I going to wear? Do I want to wear a jumpsuit? Do I want to wear like my black skirt? My little cute skirt? Angie, did you like the outfit with the black skirt and the green shirt? I know. All else fails, wear the black jumpsuit. Well, it would probably be navy blue because black I'm going to wear tomorrow. Navy blue jumpsuit with my denim jacket in case I get cold. I just get so cold in restaurants. Yeah, black is the go-to color, but I'm wearing my black one to a funeral tomorrow. So do I do the navy blue one? It's dressier than the pink one, don't you think? And then maybe wear my khaki colored LV shoes. That'd be cute, wouldn't it? Well, if I didn't want to wear, I just got to take some kind of shirt to put on because I get cold. And so if I didn't do the denim one, I could do this one. Oh, where's my brown shirt? There it is. I could put this brown shirt on over it and wear the brown shoes. Or I can do the denim. I won't even be wearing it. I'll be toting it on my arm. But when I get in the restaurant, I'll get cold and I'll need to put it on. I'll probably just be wearing it. Yeah. Right. And then this. Okay. Those shoes are these shoes. These are these. Call these the LV. LV are brown. Or if I really wanted to dress it up, I could put these on. These. But you have to remember the jumpsuit has a jogger bottom. It's not a straight leg bottom. It's a jogger bottom. I'm going to dinner with some of Wayne's family that he's never met before. Distant cousins from far away. The LVs. I think the LVs are going to look better with it being a jogger bottom. If they were a straight leg bottom, I would say the wedges, but I just don't think that needs that wedge. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's just my thought. What do y'all think? I mean, they're cute, but I just don't know about being the jogger bottom. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Now, I could put on jeans and wear something like that, but I could put on jeans and I could wear that, and I could wear like my bodysuit and like this or this with a pair of jeans instead of the jumpsuit. I could put my brown bodysuit on under it and wear my jeans with it. I think I'm just going to stick with the first option. It's okay. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to do. I knew I was going to drop that. I knew I was. I do have a pink jumpsuit, but I figured the navy might be what I need to wear, but I do have a pink one. And a brown one. And 2 black ones. Hey, now I do have a V-neck black one, and I could wear the round neck black one to the funeral tomorrow if y'all think I need to wear black and wear black with the denim. Do I need to wear the black one? Does it look better, look dressier? Look. I could wear the black jumpsuit that's the V-neck. Wear the black with the V-neck, and then wear the black round neck tomorrow. I like a V-neck on me too, but for the funeral, I'll go round neck. For tonight, I could do that. No to wearing black to meet the new family. The black one's really pretty. So are the majority of y'all saying wearing the black jumpsuit V-neck with the denim jacket? Is that what y'all are saying? I have it in navy. I have it in pink. I have it in round neck black. I have it in brown. And I have it in V-neck black. V-neck black. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna wear the V-neck black. Okay. Let's try it. See how we like it. I like it too. But now what shoes am I gonna wear? I'm gonna step in here and put it on, but what shoes am I gonna wear? Am I gonna wear like this, but the Coach that are black? Or black yellow box flip-flops? Or Tory lookalikes, TB black sandals? Yes, they're jogger bottom. The Tory dupes. Okay, let me see. I'll be right back. I could put a pop of red on my footsies and wear my red ones, couldn't I? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, Babs, what you doing? So, jogger bottoms. Let me turn this down where y'all can see them. All right, so they're jogger bottoms. Do we like these sandals? But let me show you my other options. Okay, we've got black yellow box. We've got black Coach slip-ons. We have got red Tories. We've got green. We've got pink. We've got white. We've got tan. We've got black and red. We got a whole bunch of these. The red Tories. And then I have got red earrings. You like the black ones. The Tories. Okay, let's look at them. Let's see what we want to do here. My toes are pink. My fingernails are pink. Oh, I'm thinking I like the black too. But y'all tell me what you think. Gotta get my lint roller. I've got fuzzies on my shirt. Okay. And then and my nails are pink, my toes are pink, and because I freeze all the time, I'll have on this denim jacket, especially inside the restaurant. Now, if we go bowling or something afterwards, probably won't be, I'll probably be out of the jacket, but what y'all think about this? How's that? All right, let's think jewelry. Are we going to layer it up? What are we going to do? Are we going to layer it up? We're going to put some wow in the hair and pull it out. We're going to make some pink lips for the pink stuff. But are we going to layer this up, or are we going to go simple up here? What are we going to do? I got to take off these earrings. These are the pastel colored. Thank you. Simple. Stay simple like with this, or like with a one chunkier chain. I have a simple gold heart. I feel like it needs to be a little bit bigger necklace. I have got the pearl, the heart, then I have this, just a thought, but the colored. The heart. Okay. Now then, we're going to change to our black band, or are we going to go with our diamond bling bling band? Put back and get ready. Okay. Be careful. I love you. You lock it when you shut it. It's okay. I love you. Be careful. Alright, so we got leopard, or the one that come with that face. That is or I have solid black. Black. Y'all haven't seen, I mean, it's just like a leopard, but it's solid black. I think I can't go wrong with that. Leopard. I love my leopard. I mean, I'm cool with that. Okay, now then, earrings. We gotta have some earrings that are bound. Okay. I've got this bracelet and these earrings. And I have, I can wear. And I've got this bracelet. I think I'm gonna wear this denim blue and gold bracelet too. Isn't that pretty? That's cute. That's cute. Yeah. All right. And then do we want these earrings or do we want to go with a hoop? A hoop. Okay, so we got this hoop. We got this hoop. We got, where's the bling bling hoop? Blingy bling hoop. All right, look at the, and we got this hoop. Okay, I'm kind of feeling these hoops. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I like 1. Do y'all like 1? Y'all like these better? Oh, and I got these too. I forgot about them. Or we could throw in this. Just a thought. Just a thought. Just a thought. I have leopard. I have gold and black leather. or this one, or this one. Now that leopard is not the exact same leopard as my watch band. That's the only thing. See? I'd have to change my watch band if I'm going to wear these. And these are really cute, but I'd want to put on my black watch band because they don't match. Okay, never mind. All right. So we want to go with, is this what we said? Or are you talking about this wider one? The bigger gold? These are both gold. Oh, I wish I had my earring thing back. Well, we may have to wear that gold one if I can't find its mate. I think I'll just wear these. Let me get my little polishing rag. Just gold hoop is a gold hoop is a gold hoop. I don't know where that one's mate is. Ugh! I hate not having all my stuff hanging up. All right, now I have black Buddha Girl bracelets and gold. Do I need, oh, I have leopard Buddha Girl bracelets. Should I mix them with the gold? And they match my bracelet, my watch. Honey, I love bracelets. I'll wear them from my wrist to my elbow. Okay. All right, let me show you what I got here. Where's the one? I have one more black one. Where's it at? There it is. Okay. So, I have got leopard, and I have black, and I have gold. I want to wear gold, but do I mix in the black and the leopard, or just leopard? Or do I mix them all up? Okay. Gold off, gold off. Okay, okay. Yes, it's a bracelet. Okay, so I'm going to go with gold, leopard, gold, leopard, gold, leopard, gold. How do we like that arrangement? I'm going to take my tan colored Michael Kors. What about my glasses? We got to go through that. I got some black and leopard. Let's look at them. Okay, y'all ready? All right, we're gonna take off the light blue. I have this leopard look with the peach on them. Or not blush, tan, whatever. I got those. We got this black and leopard. Let's call that one blush and leopard. We're gonna call this black and leopard. Yeah, so this was number 1. This one's number 2. This one's number 3. This is number 4. And then this is a darker blue, like the denim, like my eyes, and this would be the last one. So I think from what y'all are saying, it's between this one and this one. And somebody said between 2 and 3. This is 2 with this leopard. Look at this leopard. And I've got on this leopard. Or this one. Call this 1. Call this 2. Okay, looks like 1 wins. Well, now 2's coming back. There's not much difference in them at all. These, the company sent them to me, Babs. But it's called Diaco. Diaok, I guess. It's Deaaok. Deaaok. And there's a shop on TikTok. Deaaok. And they sent me 6 pair of them. And just asked me that when I wear them, if anybody asks, to tell them I got them on the TikTok shop. Yep, that's how you spell it. Deaaok. And it is in the TikTok shop. And they just told me to, if somebody asks, shout it out. And they sent me 6 pair. I put one in the car. They have readers. They have transitional readers. They have the blue light readers. All that. These are blue light readers. And then see, I'll have this bag. so much. I'm excited just because they're, we've never met them before. I don't think you'd see my ankle if I put an anklet on, so I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of that spray lotion on my arm. I love it too, and it's super soft. And very lightweight, but yet will keep me warm in a restaurant. Surely that's not rain. Yes, it is. The bottom just fell out. Dadgummit. That makes you rethink the whole outfit. The bottom just fell out. Hello. Maybe so. It's got an hour. Well, yeah. Hour and 15 minutes. I use the TDEE calculator to figure that for me, and there's one that's in my link tree, but I can show you how to figure it. I figure it every week. Every Monday morning I get up and I weigh Bucky naked and I measure everything. And I write all my measurements down and my weight down, and then I put my weight into the TDEE calculator to see how many calories that I need. And it will tell me a range, and I try to hit right in the middle. If I can. So approximately right now I'm working at hitting between 12 and 1400 a day. Yeah, I've been told to rub a little bit of Vaseline on and then spray the cologne on. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Let's puff this hair up a little bit. Where's my... can't see what y'all are saying. Thank you. Thank you. Thank y'all. It's still raining out there. I wish I could get my lipo C. We're all waiting on lipo C. I love you. I'm ready to have the lipo C. I'll be glad when it gets in. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. It's got B12 in it, and it has lots of, it's a coenzymes that help your body to burn stored fat. Coenzymes that work with the peptides, and it helps to burn fat. No, coenzymes is the NADs. It is a peptide that makes you burn stored fat. I was thinking about the NADs. NADs is coenzymes that works with the peptides to keep you young. And I have NADs. I don't have lipo C. All I have is B12, and I want some lipo C. But don't take lipo C and B12 together. Yep. Because you're getting a double dose of B12 because lipo C is in, B12's in. You get it from Savage Labs that I am a ambassador for, and you can email Angie. In the bio, there's an email that says email Angie at, she is my assistant, and she will help you. Use my code. Angie actually lost, she was actually weighed less than she weighs now, right after gastric bypass surgery, but she was not shaped like she's shaped now. So then she gained a lot of her weight back, and then she went on to the shots and lost the weight, and then she added the lipo C, and literally they do, well, you wouldn't want to take lipo C. You'd either tell them not to mix your semaglutide with B12 or don't take lipo C, because you don't need both of the B12. You get too much B12. Which it's just once a week that you're taking your, it's just once a week you're taking your semaglutide. You could just take it like 3 times a week and don't take it on the day you take the semaglutide. It would probably be okay. So does it burn when you give yourself your injection because of the vitamin B12 in it? Because my B12 by itself burns, but my trizepatide don't burn. Not at all? Okay. Then I bet you it's not really, really strong with B12, so you'd probably be fine. Yep, it's on back order, but it's coming back, and I can't wait. Because it literally made Angie melt into an hourglass shape, and I want it to melt some of my belly. Okay. Read about it. Put it in Chat GPT and say, give me details about lipo C. Angie, when you lost all the weight from the gastric bypass surgery, what was the smallest jean size you got down to? An 18. And see, she's like in a 12 now. She can wear every single bit of my clothes except for my size 10 jeans and shorts. But that's just because she's got more hips than I have. She can wear a 12, just not a 10. But in another month, she'll be in the size 10s. There's not a 30-pound difference in us. I would have to go in and figure it up for you. I bet you Angie would do that. Angie, see, I work for my best. Angie, how would you care to go in there and tell us with my discount how much it is? She'll be back in a minute if she does. And that's the 3 things I take. Right now it's B12, not Lipo C, because it's on back order. But yeah, that's it. Thank you. No, they're wanting to know if they ordered trizepatide, NADS, and Lipo C, how much the 3 of them would cost together with my discount. Hello, darling. How are you? Okay, darling. Yeah. That what she's going to tell you would be about a 6-week supply of starting out on the TERS. Hey, I'm so glad that you did them. Did you use my recipe? Or yours? Or did you have the recipe? What type is what, sweetheart? Huh? Okay. Mine is compound, like research. You understand? But there are many, many doctors and nurses that order from this company. And my doctor checked it out when I took it to him. Okay, so that's what it's going to run you for all 3 of them. You're welcome. Yeah. It comes in a bag that you scan the little thing, and she always emails you your instructions also. Now, I think the lipo-C can vary between people of how they take it. Some people take 50 units every day. Some take 100 units every other day. Some people take 75 units every other day. Some people just take 100 on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Some people take 100 every day. That part varies. That's your decision. But she tells you how to mix it and how to, take it. Angie takes 100 every day. I'll be starting out on 50 3 times a week because I'm allergic to sulfa, and a lot of people allergic to sulfa is allergic to that. But I did a small test of 25 units, no reaction whatsoever. So I'm going to try 50 units and do that for like 3 times in a week. And then if I do fine with that, then I'm going to 75 3 times a week. And if I do fine with that, I'm going to 100 3 times a week. But I don't think I'll do it every day, but I do think I'll do it 3 times a week. Any other questions about that? No, this is a shirt, basically. It's very thin. I wish you could feel of it. I wish there was feel-o-vision, okay? But do you see how soft? See how stretchy and soft that is? And then it's got like a stretchy, like a sweatshirt, but it's thin. It's great for summertime in a restaurant or whatever. I love it. This came from Marshall's, and I think that I paid $12 for it. And yeah, I got 2 different kinds, and I got them both there. This one is real stretchy like that too. Can y'all read the size on this? Read the size right there. What's that say? What's that say? What size is that? Okay, just go show you. Okay. Now, this one is a little bit heavier than that one, but it's just as stretchy. Very, very stretchy, but this one has push-up sleeves, but it's not ribbed right here. We got both of these, me and Angie, we both got one of these at the same time. Now, I absolutely love this one too. Does one look better than the other? They feel so good. This one looks better? Okay. Then this one, it looks better? Okay, we'll wear it. It has like this wider at the bottom than that. This one looks more like a jacket, and this one is more like a shirt, but either way, they're both great. I love them. I got those two and this one the same day. Same thing. And they all were like $12 at Marshall's. Now, this one has a regular button cuff, but when you put it on, you can push it up just like that. Hey, how are ya? So, yeah. No, this is from Marshall's. Marshall's. Well, y'all, it's been a great day. But I'm going to get off of here. Hello. I do wish my lipo-C would come, but it'll be here in another week or so. But thank you. I can't wait to meet these folks, and I think we're going to have a good time. And I'm going to get off of here, and I'm going to return a couple of text messages and be ready to go when they get here, and they're going to be here in about an hour, and we're going to be leaving. So thank y'all for getting ready with me and helping me to figure out what I was going to wear and all that good stuff. Okay, y'all have a great time tonight. Know, thank you. Know that I love y'all great big. Now listen to me, okay? I need you to listen. Tomorrow, I need your prayers. I will. It's going to be a real hard day. Starting at 10 a.m. and going to 4 p.m. And I need some prayers. I will either see y'all tomorrow night or I will see you Saturday. And I plan on Saturday hanging my new pictures and stuff in my gym. Thank you very much. She was not my biological sister, but she was a big sister to me. My mother and her mother were best friends for years and years and years. It just all happened so fast. I do too. If he can't, I'll be fine. I hope he can too. He wants to go. And you know, the trolls don't care what you're going through. They're not gonna ease up because you've had a loss. They're not gonna ease up because your husband is so sick from chemo. They're not gonna ease up for any reason, and that is awful. I know you will, darling, and I need you here then. I love y'all bunches, and y'all have a great afternoon, and I will see y'all probably Saturday. Bye, guys.